Cleaning with ADHD is so hard, but it's currently 12:03 in the morning, so let's do this realistic nighttime routine. Routine meaning that's starting today. Let's take a minute for these s'mores cookies though. Wait, I am not the type to fully wash my dish before putting in the dishwasher. I rinse them out and then put them in the dishwasher. And whatever the water don't get, honey, the dishwasher is going to get. If the dishwasher don't get it, then that's when I decide to wash it. And honey, we're both perfectly fine, so don't worry about our health. If you're new here, we do realistic cleaning with 4 large breed dogs, so if dogs and cleaning is your cup of tea, then let's be friends, honey. Let's talk about ADHD and cleaning. Mind you, ADHD looks different in everybody, and routines and schedules are pretty hard. Somebody said the other day, why do I use ADHD as an excuse to be dirty? My house isn't dirty 24/7, but it can definitely get like that. It falls back into routines and schedules. Like I said, it's hard, especially when you're the type that's not on medication. That is my choice. However, I don't want to feel like a zombie 24/7. It's a constant numb feeling and a loss of appetite. And honey, you saw them cookies earlier. I have to have my appetite because I'm a big bat and I do big back activities. So we can't be having none of that. So if you've made it this far, then I guess you're interested or nosy. Everybody has a story, so here's mine. If you've watched the previous videos, you may wonder why I ask you for advice in almost every single video. I was in the system for 10 years and nobody really taught me how to clean and stuff like that. I just sort of learned it on my own throughout the years. And trust me, honey, this isn't a sappy story for you to feel bad for me. It's just me letting you know so you know why I do the things I do. And a chance for you to get to know me better. Everybody has a story, and let's be honest, we're human. Nobody's perfect. And to be completely honest, we're all learning how to live. Now, if your house is spotless every single day of the week, then honey, this page is not for you. Because like I say, this is a lived-in house. Now it's time to pick up this trash, honey, because it was everywhere on my counters. Like I always say, what may not be realistic to you can be realistic or relatable to others. Does anybody else do this? We barely have any kitchen space or cabinet space. If we don't use something every day, it's going in the garage, honey. I would be the type to tell you about my day, but honey, I just sat on my booty all day and watch TV. We don't really go out much, so we're at home all day. But we are going to the Raleigh Pet Expo. If you're wanting more info on that, I have a playlist on it. And it's July 27th, and of course, you can bring your dog or cat. Anyways, we went last year, so of course we're going to go this year. Hoping to see some of you guys there. Today I'm cleaning with Pine Sol because, honey, I'm seeing flies everywhere. By the way, how many times did I say honey throughout this video? By the way, is Dawn dish soap safe to use on your stove? I mean, it gets it clean, so that's all that matters, right? And don't you be looking at my Rice Krispie jar. What do you clean your stove with? Next part, Athena had to use the bathroom, so she pressed the button. It plugged in upstairs, so this is really convenient when we're sleeping. This is basically our alarm. And then once I let her out, Enzo decided he wanted to go use the bathroom too, and that's when I let them all out. Well, besides Scar, because we have to keep them separated right now because Scar is being a male. If you know, you know, but if you don't, you don't. If you see any parts of the floor missing, just know I got hungry. Then I let Scar out to do his business. Then I let Kaya upstairs because she sleeps up here. This is just the stuff in the floor that I need to take upstairs. Anybody else do that? Anyways, now we have a brand new spanking kitchen, y'all. So that means lights out, and it's time to go take a shower. Have a pawsome day, honey.